I have thrown shade at this restaurant.
Did Universal put a new spin on an old favorite?
Princess Bear here. We're back at Universal today to spin some tires on the new Mel's Drive-In because it's finally reopened what feels like literally forever.
Yes.
We went all of Halloween Horror Nights last year without it, but now it's back. So it's your number one choice of foodie infotainment. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I want to drive in.
Be sure to American Graffiti.
You heard the girl.
This is my Halloween Horror Nights Q beer. So I always appreciate one of these, even though I don't get them very often, because it just takes me to Halloween Horror Nights, and anything that reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights is a good thing. It just tastes like a beer. It's Miller Lite. It's a thing that does its job. At least it's tall. Good for park queuing, but and will probably pair nicely with my food. But I wouldn't, I'm not gonna go get a Miller whenever I feel like it. There's superior beers out there. This one's a 3 out of 5 beers.
Trusty Miller Lite. Lots of beers in my life have let me down. They have been overhyped. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. They've been god-awful toilet water in some cases. Miller Lite has always just been Miller Lite. It's consistent. It's like Florida rain. It's gonna be there, no matter what. No funny slogans, no fancy can. It's just good beer that you can drink. And it's not Bud Light. So, always a plus for me. 2.75 out of 5 plus.
And now we have an IPA. These are the only 2 beers available at Mel's. That's all they got, just 2. So, cheers. Oh God. Oh, that's really hoppy. I hate that. Bear will like that, I'm sure, if he wants an IPA. He's not always in an IPA mood. I would give it a 2 out of 5 IPAs. If you like hoppy beers, you're gonna love that. Me, not so much. But at least all the beers here are vegan. That's cool.
Sierra Nevada, hazy little thing. Hazy little thing is probably an understatement. I'm convinced at this point that I only order IPAs because some of you like to see me suffer. IPAs are hot garbage, and I still have yet to only find one that I actually like. I don't think this is going to join the ranks. I believe you've had this one before, but again, we're trying all the things for you. If the water you washed your car with that runs down the driveway had a flavor, it would be this. Some of you are just lying to yourselves when you say you like IPAs, and that is a pretty little lie, not a hazy little thing. 1.5 out of 5 plus. I'm going to drink it, however.
Commit to your mistakes.
Always commit to our mistakes.
Chili cheese fries. I'm excited we have chili cheese fries. A multi-bean chili cheese fries. Interesting. You can ask for it with or without onions. Both Shelby and I got it with onions, so sorry. There's no control for the non-onions. We both love onions. It reminds me of like a can of Amy's mild chili with some cheese on top and some raw onion. I don't hate Amy's chili, so I'm not mad at it, but like, I don't know, you could have gone a little harder there, Universal. Maybe like some jackfruit or Gardein crumbles. Maybe not Gardein crumbles. Not everybody wants all meat, but still really tasty. I would proactively come here and eat this, especially like, I know they would never do this, but if I could hang out here and stay and scream for Halloween Horror Nights and just eat this instead of the curly fries at The Simpsons, I would probably be double fisting chili fries. 4 out of 5 chili fries.
Mel's is open! Okay, anyway. Really excited. We went ahead and got the chili cheese fries. sorry, vegan chili cheese fries. Obviously, order those if you're vegan. I have a feeling this might be like me trying to get pasta on a fork, but we'll see. So, just so you guys know, the chili is not made with any like faux meats or anything. It is just straight bean chili, which is good because it's gluten-free. I'm gonna take a big bite. All right. It's so good. I don't like beans typically, nor bean chili or any of the sorts, but that's really good. Mine's been sitting here for a minute. It's so warm. Could be warmer, but that's my fault, not Mel's fault or Universal's fault. It's really good. I wish the cheese was melted, but are you really gonna melt a vat of vegan cheese? Probably not. So sprinkles are fine. It's really good. You guys should eat this.
Chili cheese fries in all of their delight are one of my weaknesses. Now, I usually like liquid cheese on my chili cheese fries, but I know it's plant-based. It's gonna be a couple years before we get there. We're getting there. We have liquid mozz. I'm just looking for a liquid cheddar. I know the Forager has a brand. I just need liquid cheese on my cheese fries. I need them cheesy. I need a cheese pull. This is like fries with a cheese sprinkle. But if you're looking for your non-alt meat option, this is it for you. Because even onion rings are vegan. I don't know why. It's just an easy change. Either way, we'll dive in. You got the beans, you got the fries, you got the cheese, you got the power. I will admit, in the past, I may not have had the nicest thing to say about food at Mel's. I will say, the chili is good. For like a basic bean chili, it's got flavor, it's got layers, and the texture. The fries aren't given much. The fries aren't given like they were seasoned, or just regular thick cut fries with cheese and onions on top. You could do worse. I think it makes a good walk around meal, and Mel's being where it is positioned in the park, this is going to be a extremely popular spot now it's reopened. People have been wanting this reopened for a while. It's beyond time. I would give this 3.75 out of 5 points.
I have a beautiful chili dog here. This is closer to a Chicago dog than Magic Kingdom ever did. And it's a chili dog, so it's not even a Chicago dog. I'm going to cut this with a knife and fork because I'm a princess and I still made too big of a bite because that seems to be what I do these days. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess I commit to this mistake. The hot dog is really tasty, but it needs to be cooked longer. It's barely cooked. The chili is nice, the same chili as the fries. There's more onion on my hot dog than the fries, so I got a huge piece of onion, but also celery, which I was not expecting. And I really like that. With the cheese, this is a good hot dog. I think that I'm going to be wrestling in my mind as to whether or not I want to come here or Hot Dog Hall of Fame in the future, because they're both really good hot dogs. I would give this a 4 out of 5 hot dogs. It's a hot dog.
All right. The main event. I am not like Bear, and I love hot dogs, and this is going to be really interesting. Mine's been sitting here for a minute, so don't judge the bun on that. That's yummy. I tried to talk too soon. Again, not a fan of bean chili, but it's actually really good. I'm shocked. When I saw bean chili, I was like very skeptical. I also have a problem with raw onions, but they're a little bit cooked on the hot dog, not really cooked on the fries, which is fine. They're not really bothering me because they kind of had heat on that at one point. I know that makes no sense, but anyway. Also, field roast hot dogs are not my favorite. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I like the Loma Linda hot dogs because they're very like spam-like. If you've ever had them, they're very like soft and fluffy. That's what she said. And you can't really cook them too well, like not a lot happens, but the field roast dog I feel like you can cook really well, and I do think mine is cooked better than yours, from what I can tell, just like a little bit on here. So I think they'll, you know, they gotta find their footing. Mel's has been open for an hour and 12 minutes at this point. It's 11:42, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. I am going to be hard pressed to be able to decide between the chili cheese fries and the vegan dog when I come here. I hope this will be my every time I come to the park item. I still don't have that. I kind of wish there was pizza or, you know, like a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant or something like that that I could eat every time. But I feel like I could either eat a hot dog or chili cheese fries every time. So I will definitely be frequenting Mel's again. And I also can't wait for HHN because I love sitting in this restaurant during the event and just like watching people outside. Only a few more months.
One of the many conflicts in my life from a foodie is I hate hot dogs. Like, hate them. You couldn't give me a plain hot dog and a bun and expect me to eat that and then have any sort of enjoyment whatsoever. I don't care what the occasion is. I don't care if it's a grill out. I don't care if it's a sports event. I absolutely despise hot dogs. Now, chili dogs in their end, I absolutely love, which makes no complete sense because the base of a chili dog is, well, the dog. But something about chili and cheese on a hot dog and a bun, that's heaven. That's my childhood, not the regular hot dog. Those are plain and basic. Chili dog. I'm actually surprised at how much the seeded bun adds to the flavor. Very even with the like, onions. Just a small bite of onions, not gonna kill me. Again, the chili here, the vegan chili, is surprisingly good. Yet it elevates what would normally be a very, very boring hot dog to something that's gives you that classic old-timey feel, like being in Mel's. My one critique, if any, is there's no relish here. And if I'm gonna have the chili dog, I could do without onions, but I need relish. Like within my soul. But you know who does have relish? Hot Dog Hall of Fame. And that's enough to convince me to get one over the other any day of the week. Now, if you're here, you're looking for something quick, classic American, you can't go wrong with Mel's. I just need my relish. I'll give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. That's high for a hot dog.
French fry. It's a baby fry. It passes the fry test. It's a little under, but I like the thickness of it. And they have mustard, so they win with the mustard. I would give it a 2.5 out of 5 fries. It really just tastes like oil to me. Yeah.
The fries they French, the Frenchy fries. I said not skinny fries, but not thick cut, somewhere in the middle. Little potato skins on the side, lightly salted. They're short, I think is the only reason they're passing the fry test. But we're gonna see anyway. It's a French fry. Is it a memorable French fries? No. Is it ever gonna compete with like the Simpsons curly fries? Not on its best day. But they're a side to your meal. Honestly, I wish there was something else they offered here besides fries or onion rings because this ain't doing it and I can't do onion rings. Have some above deep fried cardboard, I guess. 2.5 out of 5 claws. I'm being a little bit mean. I'm very picky about my fries. Here we have the chili cheese fries, the bear version. The normal version, I wouldn't say normal, it's just the version with meat. You do have like a slightly meat-based chili. You got some crumbles in here, beans. Not really a whole lot else to it, just some green peppers in there, and then the cheese. And just like with the plant-based version, it's like cheese sprinkle. Calling this cheese fries feels like a bit of step. But we come here to try the things. This is the Princess got the vegan version. I was curious to how it stood up to the regular version. It's given less chili and more meat crumbles with a couple of beans in it. Like it's definitely like the chili to fry ratio, I would say it's a bit off. Mind you, again, they've been open for a couple hours. It's the first they've been open in a while. Hopefully that's what it'll improve over time. But for the bears in the audience, I don't know if I can recommend this. It's okay. You could definitely do worse here. 2.5 out of 5 claws. a crispy chicken sandwich because we love chicken here. At least I love chicken. You get like an avocado ranch, a little tomato, huge piece of lettuce, and it's a nice breaded, pretty-looking chicken. And I don't call chicken pretty very often. I get worried about fried chicken when it be like overly breaded and it's like more breading than there is meat. This is what I like to see, like 90-10. I want it crispy. I want to be like eating through chunks of breading. I already got bread on the sandwich. I don't need extra breading for that. I'm actually kind of excited about this. I got the grilled chicken sandwich here last time and I thought that was, well, worrisome. But this one I'm actually kind of excited about. That avocado ranch is everything. Like that on the sandwich makes a sandwich. You get some that will try to make a crispy chicken sandwich. They'll put like whole avocados, which are like slippery things. Like trying to eat those in a sandwich. Mix it in the sauce. Just makes the sandwich like pop. Lettuce is crunchy. Tomato is fresh. For a quick service, that is better than I expected. This has been like, say, Burger Digs or I don't know what the other equivalent would be. Wimpy's has never let me down. Maybe Sparrow Wimpy's. I would have expected a lot worse. This is actually much improved. And I will give props where props due. I have thrown shade at this restaurant. The food is of a better quality. I want them to keep up this consistency and get the cook better in a couple things. And honestly, I'm impressed. I would give this a solid 4 out of 5 claws. I usually say avoid certain quick services. I really can't say avoid this place. Only thing I wish is one, the relish, and I wish they had a better beer selection. Universal, your beer selections here at your park make no sense. During a festival, you have beers galore. Come to anything not festival related, and it's like, here 2 beers, go away. Now you do still have the truly blueberry vodka that we had during Halloween Horror Nights, but that thing is disgusting. You should avoid that. Otherwise, come here. Don't see why not. Mel's is reopened, the globe is turning, the world is healing.
I'm so glad we got to take a lunch break to Mel's today and enjoy the opening because as soon as we were done, the line was like an hour plus.
So it feels like you guys are already excited that Mel's is reopening. I need to know how you feel about it, the new menu, the new items, the refurb, how fresh it looks on the inside, and how happy you are for this signature spot in Universal to be reopened again. Actually, everyone chose the foodie infotainment. When stuff like this pops up, we're going to do our best to show it to you. So if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might eat himself into the Mardi Gras and become the gator and not a bear.
I'm the gator now. You're the girl.